I'm Meghan O.
And I'm Osei Kweku.
And welcome to the Daily Mix.
There it is.
How was your weekend?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Well, a lot was going on.
Busy, very
the royal
busy.
wedding.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for Meghan. You know, I have a
Yeah.
special place in my
Yeah,
heart
there
because
you
I'm
go.
Meghan.
Namesake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it was epic.
It really was. It really was.
Historic. A lot of different words were spoken, and I was really impressed.
And a
by it.
lot of people
Yeah,
were there.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
a lot
Also,
of people.
Billboard Awards went down too.
Shout out to Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson did her
I'm
thing
so
as
proud of
well.
her.
Yeah, she looks awesome by the way too.
And she's like 52.
Yeah, so to say the least, Janet, stay in control. Let's do it.
You got that right.
All right, now if you plan on traveling to Iceland, your trip should be a little easier and cheaper with the recent launch of a new international nonstop service between there and St. Louis.
Yeah, you got that right. WOW Air is now operating out of St. Louis Lambert International Airport, and the first flight arrived and departed on Monday, 17th, and it was quite a celebration.
Yep. Mayor Lyda Crewson and County Executive Steve Stinger joined other area leaders and representatives to celebrate the launch.
Yeah, it must have been nice. The low-cost Icelandic airline offers the nonstop service to Iceland every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And for the peak travel season, they're adding a fifth weekly flight that departs on Sundays.
Okay, WOW is definitely right. WOW operates out of Terminal 2 from Gate E29. To find out more about the airline and available flights, visit wowair.us. And of course, you can always find the latest air travel information at flystl.com.
You got that right. And with the hot temps we've been having, you know what, a trip to Iceland doesn't sound so bad, Osei.
Very appropriate.
And speaking of summer, do you have any big summer plans?
You know what? I might have to take advantage of this Iceland trip, but I'm going to go to Africa this summer.
You know what? We talked about that. I really think I need to make my way over there too.
Gotta get there. Gotta get there. Well, there's definitely plenty of things to do right here in St. Louis.
You got that right. You know, and we'll be giving you a few of those later in the show, and I'm really excited for our guest today.
Yes, the new museum at the Gateway Arch will celebrate its grand opening this July, and we have Sarah Melinger here to give us all the details.
Oh, I can't wait. I used to work there years ago. So you know what? Let's get started on today's Daily Mix.
All right, so the St. Louis Area Agency on Aging held its 21st annual Spring Jubilee in May in honor of Older Americans Month and celebrated with the national theme, Engage at Every Age.
That sounds so nice, you know, and local media personality Johnny Rabbit served as the master of ceremonies at this year's event, and the St. Louis City residents ages 60 years and older were treated to music from DJ Big Papa G and a free lunch and health screenings.
May was first proclaimed as Senior Citizens Month in 1963 by President John F. Kennedy. President Jimmy Carter later changed it to Older Americans Month.
And you know what? More than 34 million older Americans live in the United States, and May is designated as a time to honor the contributions they have made and continue to make our great nation.
Absolutely. The St. Louis Area Agency on Aging is dedicated to providing services for older adults in the city of St. Louis to help them maintain their independence and dignity. You can learn more about what they offer at slaaa.org.
You know what? Great news for all of you Trop fans, because Tropical Liqueurs has brought their popular frozen cocktails back to St. Louis.
I like that. Their
I
new
know.
home is in the Grove, and it boasts 14 frozen drink machines, a huge patio, 10 televisions, and an outpost for guerrilla street food.
Yum! And the menu features old favorites such as the Tiger Paw and new frozen cocktails such as the Rosé wine cocktail.
And as of June 1st, guests can enjoy creative handhelds and craveable late night dishes from Guerrilla Street Food, including salted duck egg popcorn, and the Filipino crunch wrap.
Sounds super interesting, right? And for hours of operation and more, I want you to check out the number2trops.com.
Be sure to mark your calendar for Beyond Housing's 7th annual Food Truck Roundup coming this June.
And you can start thinking about your best Western outfit, and you can get ready for a night of laughs, even great food and drinks, and a whole lot of fun.
And don't forget about the annual bull riding competition. Riders are ready to take this bull by the horn.
Even tickets include drinks, ooh, that's nice, food from 7 different food trucks, and the money raised goes to support Beyond Housing.
Like that. The Food Truck Roundup will take place on June 22nd from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Dwight Davis Tennis Center in Forest Park. For more information, go to beyondhousing.org.
So, Osei, did you know that it's the Muni's 100th season already?
No, I didn't.
They even begun their celebrations with the recent Centennial Gala and their big birthday bash. And of course, they have a great season planned for their centennial year. I'm excited.
Jerome Robbins Broadway gets the season started with performances from June 11th through 17th. This epic musical anthology is filled with hits from West Side Story, On the Town, Peter Pan, The King and I, and Fiddler on the Roof.
And of course, next up is The Wiz. From June 19th through the 25th, you can catch this feel-good favorite in all of the heart-pounding soul, even the unforgettable gospel and infectious rock rhythms it has to offer.
Then, from June 27th through July 3rd, it's time for Singing in the Rain. This Muni favorite is known for its Hollywood standards, splashy production numbers, and hilarious situations and dialogue.
You got that right. And after that, it's the international sensation Jersey Boys. From July 9th through the 16th, you can experience the magic behind Frank Valley, as well as the 4 seasons with over 30 chart-topping hits.
And you can bet your bottom dollar you'll know all the songs to this next one. Of course, I'm talking about Annie.
You're right, you're right.
This 7-time Tony Award-winning family favorite will be playing July 18th through the 25th.
Even Gypsy takes the stage next. It's going to be this timeless tale of an ambitious stage mother fighting for her daughter's success while secretly yearning for her own. You can find that on stage from July 27th through August 2nd.
And what better way to close the season than with Meet Me in St. Louis? Based on the 1944 film, this classic is set in the summer of 1903 as the wholesome Smith family awaits the grand opening of the 1904 World's Fair. You can watch the season finale August 4th through the 12th.
Yeah, and you know what? All shows start at 8:15 p.m. You can find out more about the Muni's 100th season by visiting muni.org.
And the Muni is the nation's largest and oldest continually operating outdoor theater, and you can learn more about its rich history at the Missouri History Museum.
I'm so excited. Opening in June, Muni Memories 100 season on stage will shine a spotlight on this Forest Park gym, an undeniable summer staple.
Not only will you be able to find out how the theater was formed, but you can also experience the thrill of an audition and explore the behind-the-scenes magic of the Muni.
You got that right. There will also be highlights from past seasons, recollections of stars and staff, and your chance to leave your own Muni memory.
You'll be able to explore 99 seasons worth of Muni programs, vote on your favorite stage star, and even learn a few dance steps.
Ooh, I could use that. You know, the Muni Memories exhibit, it opens at the Missouri History Museum on June 9th and will also be on display until next summer. So you have some time. You can visit MissouriHistory.org, actually mohistory.org.
All right, Jungle Boogie is back at the St. Louis Zoo, and the free Friday night concert series is perfect for all ages.
You got that right. In addition to music on the outdoor stage in the center of the zoo, they have fun, animal-related kids activities that focus on conservation through the zoo's Wild Care Institute.
Yep. And if you like to enjoy a drink while you listen to the band, there's no need to BYOB. The zoo will have craft beer, wine, and more available at their outdoor bar in the plaza. And of course, there will be plenty of tasty snack and dinner options available as well.
Oh, it definitely promises to be a good time, right? So be sure to bring a lawn chair and come out, and I want you to have a good time.
Yep. Jungle Boogie is happening every Friday night from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. through August 31st. You can check out the full summer lineup at stlzoo.org.
You know, you can also take in free concert on Wednesday evenings thanks to the return of the Whitaker Music Festival at the Missouri Botanical Garden.
Guests can enjoy an eclectic and wide array of musical styles during these evening concerts under the stars.
Yeah, you know, so come out. I want you to come out a little early, bring a cooler and a picnic dinner to enjoy while you wait for the show. Just be sure to leave the glass at home.
No time to crack a picnic. There'll also be food, beer, wine, soda, and snow cones available for purchase at the garden.
Nice, nice. So be sure to bring your blanket or chairs and get ready to enjoy a night of great music in a beautiful setting. It's so pretty there.
Yep. The Whitaker Music Festival takes place every Wednesday this summer through July 25th. You can find the musical lineup and more by visiting mobot.org.
And you know what? Also, Prairie Farms Movie Night at Ballpark Village continues on select Mondays throughout the summer.
Yeah, and these free outdoor family movies are held on the Outdoor Bush 2 infield once a month through September.
Yeah, they even have a lot of new kids' favorites. My kids are gonna love this lineup, including Peter Rabbit on June 18th, even Paddington 2 on July 16th, and the new Jumanji, which is a great movie, on August 20th, and A Wrinkle in Time on September 17th.
The new Jumanji
Yes,
already?
yes.
All right, well, they get the fun started with the movie-related activities and photo ops at 6 p.m. and then it's showtime at 7 p.m.
Nice. So you know what? Go ahead and head over to stlballparkvillage.com. That way you can see the full movie schedule lineup and then grab a blanket and your favorite people and head out to movie night at Ballpark Village.
Now, there are so many great things happening around town this summer.
Really?
And the Gateway Arch should definitely be on your list.
Yes.
Joining us now is Sarah Melinger with the Gateway Arch Park Foundation.
Hello.
Hi.
There, Sarah.
How are you?
Oh, I'm so excited. I've been
too.
noticing how Highway 70 has been stopped up sometimes a while ago, but when you see the new grass out there, I'm so excited.
It looks pretty good, doesn't
It
it?
does.
We can't wait to welcome everybody back. The museum opens on July 3rd, but the parks and the grounds are open, and we want everybody to come down and enjoy it and see what we've got going on down there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So what do people need to know? I mean, for so long, I'm new to St. Louis still. It'll be 3 years for me in September. But it's something you can't miss when you're driving over that bridge. So now it's open. It's finally here.
It's finally here. So right now, it's open. That connection between the Arch and downtown St. Louis, that physical connection is there. People can walk straight over that park over the highway. I know you said you've only been here 3 years, but you used to have to dodge traffic to get there. But we don't have to do that anymore. Now you just walk into the Arch and you see this beautiful, the Arch right when you walk in, and you're not worried about the traffic. And so that beautiful new entrance is there and ready to go. And on July 3rd, we open the museum.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So tell me this, what are some of the renovations that have been made from what it used to be to what it is now?
So we still have our amazing view, 630 feet in the air,
Okay.
but everything else we've kind of reimagined for the visitor, and we've created a whole new museum. We've added 46,000 square feet. We've added, for example, one of the new exhibits is the Keystone exhibit. It's a replica of the last piece of the arch that went in. And what we've done is we've put in a live feed from the top of the arch that shows the view for those visitors who can or don't want to go to the top, they can see in real time that beautiful view from the east and the west from the top of the arch.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know, so what is the main goal that you're looking for St. Louisans, visitors that come to St. Louis to get when they leave the new arch?
I think the main goal that we want them to walk away with is how important St. Louis was to westward expansion and why this museum is actually in St. Louis.
Okay.
And so the exhibits really tell the journey of westward expansion, but the journey is the role that St. Louis played. And so when you're in the museum, you're actually standing in some actual moments of history that actually took place right here. And so that's what we want. And we want people to realize that there's a lot of reasons to keep coming back. Maybe you can't take it all in one day, right?
Absolutely.
There's 46,000 square feet of new stuff. You can't take it all in one day.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Now, I know that the Arch, I mean, just in terms of its history and what it means to this region, you know, if somebody doesn't know, you know, what it is, because I mean, certainly, I would say, I guess, it's becoming more of an international
It's
theme,
definitely international.
something that would attract people from out of the country as well?
We definitely get international visitors. Actually, about 85% of the visitors to the Arch are from out of town, including international visitors, and it is a monument to westward expansion. And what I think a lot of people sometimes also don't realize, it's a national park. So just like the Grand Canyon is a national park, the Gateway Arch National Park is a national park right here in St. Louis. And I mean, that's pretty amazing to be able to take advantage of that right here in our own backyard. And I think that's really exciting for
It
St.
really
Louis, and we should
is.
really be proud about that.
It really is. So, okay, what is up with this arch photo I keep hearing about?
So, you know, everybody, I loved it when you said you used to work at the Arch.
I
Right?
did.
So, and I know you're new to St. Louis, but people have memories of the Arch. And so what we've done is encourage them to upload their photo, tag it with your Arch. You can go on Instagram, Twitter, or to yourarch.org. And what we're doing is we're building a mosaic with all of those photos. So what we want is the community, whether in St. Louis, out of town, to send us your memory of the Arch. And then on July 3rd, we'll unveil that mosaic of everybody putting their memories ties into this arch mosaic.
I love that concept.
That's big, man. Can we anticipate any concerts or shows coming?
Well, you can. So Fair St. Louis, so we open on July 3rd. Fair St. Louis returns on July 4th.
What? So wait a minute. So
I know, it's a
this
lot.
is huge.
It's a lot. It
going on.
really is a lot.
It went from the park to now it's going to be.
Well, it always used to be at the Arch, and so
Okay.
while we were under construction, Forest Park was a
I
lovely
learned
host.
something.
You did.
And as one of the things,
Right,
I think,
Forest Park.
well, I mean, how great that St. Louis has two venues that can support
Yeah.
an amazing free festival like that, right?
And that are close.
That are close.
They were close.
That are close. So July 4th, it returns to the Gateway Arch. You can visit fairstlouis.org for their full lineup, but you've got Jason Derulo, Andy Grammer, Martina McBride, the Symphony. But for showtimes, I would go to fairstlouis.org so you can see when they're playing. So yeah, it's going to be a great way to welcome the community back downtown.
Oh, absolutely. There's one more thing that I want to know a little bit
Okay.
more about. Okay, so I remember when I worked at the Arch, some people who were claustrophobic didn't feel comfortable going to the top. Can you explain that a little bit more on what's new?
Yeah, so definitely the unique transportation system that takes you to the top of the arch it's a smaller space, right? And so it does have a window, but some people really do get a little bit claustrophobic. So it's that Keystone experience that we've created that has the view from the top now. So if you don't want to get in there and take the journey to the top, although I really encourage you, it's only 4 minutes up, you can do it. It's pretty amazing, but now you can see that view from right on the ground. You don't have to go up. So.
Absolutely. I love that new idea.
Yeah.
So, how can people get involved and support the Gateway Arch?
So, thank you. That's a great question because we do rely on support and we've had so much community support. But if you go to archpark.org, we have a membership program. So, similar to how you might be a member of some of the other great institutions in St. Louis, you can now be a member of the Gateway Arch Park Foundation. We have great benefits, free parking in downtown,
Nice.
free tickets to the top of the arch if you want to go to the top. Member-only events, things like that. So I appreciate that because we do hope the community will embrace it and help support us.
Oh, absolutely,
So.
absolutely. So I became a fan of the page a few weeks ago.
Awesome.
But where can we tell everyone to find you all on Facebook?
So you can go to Gateway Arch Park Foundation on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We have, I know you said free events. We have tons of free events. So every Friday in August, we have a free concert. We partner with the National Blues Museum. So maybe Wednesdays you go to the Whitaker Musical Festival. Fridays you come to us. We do a happy hour in Kena Plaza. So archpark.org, you can find it all.
Yeah, and one thing that I found that was really cool was the kids yoga.
The kids yoga.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, so we started a series called Keener Kids. It was a combination of family-friendly yoga with the storytelling in the middle and then another yoga session. We did it in April and we did it last Saturday, and then we give the kids the summer off and then we come back in September and October and we do it again, and it's free. Everybody gets a goodie bag. It's just a great day to spend with your family.
It really is. That's one thing that's so awesome about St. Louis is we have so many gyms here and they're free.
Free.
Those are the things that I like.
We like free too, and that's why everything that we try to do is free. We want everyone to realize this is their park, so we try to come up with a lot of different things. So if you don't like yoga, hopefully you like music. In October, we do Arch Bark. You can bring your dog down for a day of fun dog activities, but we really just try to create a whole range of activities so that we give you a reason to keep coming back down to the Arch.
You got that right. I think
Well,
we're
let me
all
ask
ready.
this. Can if you want to host events there, is that possible?
So you can. The museum is available for rental for private events. It's really a Labor Day to Memorial Day venue because the Arch is open till 10 p.m. during the summer, and so we can't have an event when the Arch is open during the public hours. But
Gotcha.
yeah, you can visit the foundation to learn about that.
Gotcha.
All right, some incredible pictures, that you guys have provided us with. For the staff, I'm sure it's been an experience waiting to unveil this to the rest of the city.
It has.
How excited are you guys about,
Oh my
all
gosh,
what's
I don't
going
think
on?
there's really words. I mean, it's a project that's amazing for St. Louis, and the fact that we are less than 50 days away from fully unveiling it to the community, I mean, I just don't really know how to put it into words. We can't wait for everyone to see it. I think they're going to be really in awe when they step into that new museum and realize, St. Louis is pretty darn cool.
For real, for real. July 3rd,
July
that
3rd.
whole weekend is about to be packed with so much stuff to do.
But don't let that scare you. Come on down. We have almost 100 acres. There's room for crowds.
It
so
really
come on
is.
down.
I love it.
What about
I'm
the parking
excited.
down there?
So the parking, there's a lot of parking. There are several, I know you're new, but you used to come in the north leg of the Arch and we had a garage, which we now have turned into a 7-acre park. And now we're asking you to enter from the west. And so there's a bunch of garages, Keener East, Keener West, Stadium East, all just a couple block walk to the Arch.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, just the fact that I used to work there and then to
I love
see,
it.
you know, how it's changed. And we've all been driving down 70, waiting for it to open. So I'm so excited.
We are too. We really can't wait.
So you said you're on Facebook, and are you on Twitter?
We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram.
Okay. Do you mind saying them one more time?
GatewayArchPark.org and Gateway Arch Park Foundation on Twitter and Facebook. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
And you can upload your pictures as well.
Your Arch. Yep. Tag it with Your Arch, or if you want to go to the website, it's yourarch.org. So yeah, we would love everybody to put their picture in because you know this is a community event.
Oh yes, we're excited for it. You know what? So make sure that you tell us your thoughts about today's show and when you're going to go down there after July 3rd, right?
Yeah.
July
Yes.
3rd and after. You can visit us on our Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all and Instagram as well, all at STL TV, and even our website at stltv.net. We would love to hear from you at the Daily Mix.
All right, and that's it for the Daily Mix, but keep it right here on STL TV and Experience St. Louis.
You got that right. Yes.